Ride through the city like Brennan Schaub. I'm on a mission to get it all. Ride through the city like Brennan Schaub. If you ain't thick, please don't get involved.
And now, Brandon Thick Boy Schaub.
What up, fam? What is going on? Thank you guys for tuning on in. Boy, a lot is happening in the Real Housewives of MMA. We just got a blockbuster announcement. Easy in the blockbuster, but we'll get into it. You got the huge announcement from Mr. Jake Paul himself on Netflix. Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano is going down Saturday, May 16th in Los Angeles, California. God, where do we start? How do I want to take this? Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty on it, I'll say this. Anytime there's like Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul, Nate Diaz, Jake Paul, Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano, anytime these big fights get announced like this, I'm happy for them. Get your bag. Congrats. Ladies, congrats. Jake, Nate, all of them. Anthony Joshua, all that stuff. Congrats. Francis Ngannou, that stuff. Dude, congrats. It's so tough to make money in this combat sports world. I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy there's an avenue for it. Congrats. That being said, at the end of the day, this is a 40-year-old woman versus a 45-year-old woman who hasn't fought in over 20 years. Anybody saying that, oh, this is the biggest thing of 2026, this will be bigger than the White House, you're stupid, right? That's insane. That's insane. It's a very casual take. So I'll say this. If Ronda Rousey at 40 years old by the time they fight, and Gina Carano hasn't fought in 20 years and is 45 years old. 43, mid-40s. So when these two 40-year-old women fight, if this gets you more hype than, say, a Ilia Topuria, Arman Tsarukyan fight or Ilia versus Justin Gaethje, we can't be friends. We cannot be friends. There's a lane for this, and again, I'm proud of them, and it's going to be big. If you think that Gina Carano versus Ronda Rousey is more exciting, or you think it's going to do better numbers than the White House card, you're sorely mistaken. You're just off. I think a lot of people, especially the newer fans, especially the newer casuals, they know Ronda, but she was kind of tailoring off by the time you guys jumped on board. You sure as fuck don't know Gina Carano. You don't. And this fight is also a mismatch in every capacity. Ronda Rousey should be a minus 2,000, minus 2,500. I'm old enough to remember when Gina Carano fought. At the time, there was maybe 4 female fighters, and she would make them come up to her weight class at 145. And again, it's at the time, she was skilled for those days. Compared to now, you're talking about, if this is the NFL, she was in a leather helmet compared to a guy like J.J. Watt or Myles Garrett, you know? So it's like her skill set back then was not great. Compared to the fighters now, it's not even comparable. It's basically like Royce Gracie fighting Ilia Topuria. And everyone's like, I can't wait to see this. You're like, what? So the good thing will be, this isn't going to be like the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight or Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. I know those are boxing, but I'm saying competitively, you're not going to get a 5-round decision. Ronda will probably submit her in the first round. It's going to be a quick fight. So there's that. Mm-hmm. I'm also not buying Netflix numbers. When they say, oh, this female, remember that the all-female card? It did $300 million. Prove it. Because I know how Netflix works. I have buddies who are very high up in the space, especially when it comes to comedy. They never release how many people watch their special because they don't want to give you leverage. They don't want to give you leverage to negotiate your next deal. So if we think that they're saying Mike Tyson, Jake Paul did what, I don't know, fucking 500 million views. I don't know, man. Prove it. Because also, what's a view to you? Is it because it's on the screen and someone might have clicked on and clicked out? Did they watch the entire fight? So I would like those metrics, which we're never going to get.
No,
we're never going to get that.
No.
So when people go, I guarantee this does more numbers in the White House, guarantee it doesn't. And the biggest takeaway from this, again, it's a very casual thing to get excited about this. And there's nothing wrong with that. My biggest takeaway from this is, oh shit, there's a new player in town in the MMA space, meaning MVP is getting into MMA. That if you're a fight fan and you've been around long enough, that should be your take. Holy shit, Netflix getting involved in MMA. Now, the question there is, are they? Because the days of a Strike Force or even a Bellator, those days are done. Do you really think Netflix is going to invest in a promotion, MMA promotion, and have young prospects and guys that are coming up through the ranks that aren't a big name, that can't do these 100 million views? No, they're not getting into that business. This is going to be, for Netflix, this is a one-off. So Netflix thing is they want to get involved with combat sports, but they're only doing maybe 3 a year. So it's good for these old megastars, but that's far and few between. If you were just a guy, like say you're like me, I was ranked top 10, never fought for a title. Netflix isn't even an option for me when I retired. I'm not that big of a draw. So unless you're this complete outlier, it's not really a lane. So it sucks.
You think it's like a place for spectacles?
It's a spectacle.
Yeah.
That's what Netflix is. It's a spectacle, and they're going to hype up the numbers, and they're say, we're bigger than the White House card. You're not even fucking close.
Like, I hate to use the word circus act, but like, it's almost like this big name, it's like almost like...
you know who had this business model?
Who?
Bellator.
Yeah?
Chin, bring up the next Bellator card. Oh, they're out of business. You don't have to do that. Chin actually went to go...
Well, I was just looking at Gina Carano's fight record, and I was not legally allowed to drink the last time she fought.
No.
I couldn't drink.
But Gina Carano is such a pioneer. Like, she doesn't get enough recognition. Again, you got a lot of new fans who have never seen her fight. They know she's the hot girl from Mandalorian. Mm-hmm. She was a skilled striker.
Yeah.
But nothing else. Now, skilled striker for, early 2000s. Compared to now, you're talking bottom of the barrel, dude. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the time. But when she fought a good striker... in Chris Cyborg, she got absolutely annihilated. So, and she only had 7 fights.
Doesn't it kind of feel like with MMA, like it moves, like what you were saying, it moves so much faster than other sports, like baseball, like comparing, that's like comparing like Babe Ruth trying to hit off of,
Oh, it's to your comparison.
Even Pedro Martinez.
This is a great comparison. This is basically like Babe Ruth compared to Ohtani.
Yeah.
Do you know what the fuck Ohtani would do to a Babe Ruth curveball? Do you have Babe Ruth only pitched to other white guys?
Yeah.
But again, at the time, that was all that was available. And now we got the great Bambino. Skill-wise, compared to Ohtani, you know how much more skilled Ohtani is than Babe fucking... They're not even comparable. This is little...
So this moves so much faster.
So much faster because it's a newer sport. Mm-hmm. So 2008 to 2015 is a huge jump.
Yeah.
And that's if she was competing and being relevant and staying active. Mm-hmm. You're talking about, she hasn't fought since 2009, dude.
It's a new language.
It's a different language. And she's fighting a grappler. Now, Ronda can't wrestle, but I don't think she's going to need to. Her judo should get it done. Like I said, Ronda should probably be a minus 3,000. Now, you're going to watch other shows that are in this space who are going to say this is competitive and this is the biggest thing to happen to MMA in a long time. They're probably being paid or they're involved with the promotion. And I get all that. Dude, I've worked for Showtime. I tried telling you guys on Conor McGregor beating Floyd Mayweather. I get it, dude. And I love the money. So I fucking get it. But I'm a one-man army. I'm an outlaw. I'm not associated with anybody. So I'm going to give you the truth. It's 2 mid-40-year-old women fighting. Not to mention Ronda prior to this was mentioned all the concussions she had, how a jab, she went blind, how she's worried about CT, all this stuff. So just to get this cleared by the commission could be an issue. And some people will bring that up. I've worked with many commissions. Let me tell you something. These commissions are complete dog shit. I fought with stitches in my eye. They had no clue, didn't even ask. I fought severely concussed before several fights. They had no clue. I passed. And take me out of it. Michael Bisping fought with one fucking eye, and they had no clue. So the test to pass the commission is pretty fucking easy. Now, Ronda, this is on record saying CT and she would go blind from a jab. And they're doing this in California. California is a more strict commission. So we'll see. We'll see. And MVP has done stuff where they're supposed to fight, I think in Georgia, they were going to do Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis. And Georgia commission was like, no, dude. Like he has 40 fights. This kid has 6. We're not sanctioning that. So they had to jump over to Florida. So this wouldn't be the first time they've had to relocate to a different location because of the commission.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. It's worth bringing up. When you're right, I'm 42. I'm on all sorts of PEDs and shit. I'll rip somebody's head off right now. I'm more lean and strong than I've ever been. But I wouldn't pass any commission test if you're going to do it. California's usually pretty strict with that stuff. I don't know what the drug testing's like. I also don't know if females get involved. I don't know how that world works.
Yeah,
Ronda's adamantly against PEDs. So that's not even in question for her. Gina being damn near mid-40s, I don't know, man. It would be something to think about. And they probably, especially Gina, probably should do them. Like, she's going to get fucked up, dude. But fucked up meaning her arm's going to get stretched out and she'll tap.
Yeah.
But let's call this what this is. This is a money play. This is a money play. It's a money play.
I was going to ask you about that. Do you think that there was a chance that
hold on, before I take shit for it, it's a money play. It's also a redemption play.
Yeah.
Which show 1A, 1B. It's a redemption play for Ronda, right? I do think Ronda was mistreated by the fan base. I think she did a lot for the sport. I think she's the Royce Gracie of female fighting. There is no female MMA without Ronda. Now, some people are like, well, there's no female MMA. Gina, she had 7 fights, relax. But Ronda was the one that took that torch and fucking broke down all the barriers. Dana didn't even want female fighting in the UFC till he met Ronda. Ronda is our Royce Gracie. Ronda is the most important female figure damn near in all of sports. She's that important to this movement. So the amount of hate she gets, some of it deserved, some of it's the MMA fan base. Like, look what Tom Aspinall was dealing with. It's just a toxic MMA fan base. So I think if Ronda could redo it, she probably would have handled things a little different. So I think this is for Ronda. Ronda's set on money. So when I say it's a money play, Ronda's set on money. So Ronda's not doing it for the money. Ronda, I think, so 1A, 1B. Ronda's doing it for redemption, and she respects Gina. Gina's probably more on the money side. I don't know what Mandalorian pays, and I know she sued Disney and won because of Elon. I don't know what that is, and this makes Gina Carano more relevant, so that's going to help in the acting world. So there's 2 different things. Ronda's a redemption tour, and people are going to remember why they fell in love with her in the first place. She's badass. She's super talented.
Yeah.
But I think Ronda, what made her great, she has that anger, man. And then when that comes out in a way that you don't like, people are like, what the fuck? I thought she was a sweet girl. Oh, she's a killer, dude.
Yeah.
She's a fucking savage. That's why she's one of the greatest to ever do it. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, she's not picking dandelions. She's been tossing girls on their fucking heads since she was in diapers because of her mom, dude. So for Ronda, it's a redemption play, which I think is awesome. And so you get tons of eyeballs, and hopefully the fan base gives her some slack and they fall back in love with her and she can go on to have the career she should have, whatever that may be. And for Gina, it's like, yeah, I know you guys don't know who I am. I'm really attractive and actually do have stand-up skills, and this can be on Netflix, and hopefully this leads to more acting jobs. That's what's going on here.
Yeah.
And I hope it works out for both of them.
She's in a tough place with the acting, though, because of her statements. She made some wild statements.
Yeah, I mean, to get her kicked off The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Did she though?
Things that you can't say in Hollywood.
Frowned upon in Hollywood.
Yes, very frowned upon in Hollywood.
They fired her, but then if you're on the other aspect of it and you supported the left and said some things on the left, which they've said some wild shit, you'd be fine. So that's why they won the lawsuit. Now, I don't agree with her and the whole thing she said about the Razzies, right? I can't say the N-word. The Razzies. That's tough. That's a tough look.
It was like a jab thing too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was going to say was, I don't know if this is something you've thought about, but it was something I was thinking about when I first saw the fight. And like, this might be a very casual, like, speculation, but do you think there was ever a chance that like they wanted this to be a White House card thing, but like Netflix might have given them the bag that they want?
That's a good question, because if you watched last week's Schaub Show, I said the White House is a very McDonald's type of car.
That's why I was thinking that. Where
it's Big Macs, it's quarter pounders. It's not the tip of the spear skill level. They're going for casuals to get massive numbers and to please Donald Trump and the president and all that stuff. And we don't have the names that are super talented to fulfill that. So you reach out to the Connors, to the John Jones, to the Alexes of the world. I don't know. I would, and that's the first thing I tweeted. I went, man, you got to figure the UFC wanted this on the White House card. People are like, oh, you want to see this bullshit? No, you're mistaken. I'm not saying
it's an identifiable name.
It's a super. Ronda's a superstar name that will bring in the casual, and that's what they're going for the White House. So that's why they would want this.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll find out. Now, Ronda said in an interview that they brought it to Dana, and he was like, nah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also with the money thing, Ronda did, I think in the same interview as well, Ronda did mention that Gina Carano's parents are like pretty rich. They own the Caesar's Palace. And
do you know who her dad is?
Stuff? No.
Her dad was the backup to Roger Staubach.
Really?
For the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh, I still.
But also comes from money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm sure she does have money, but money's obviously still a reason why to do it. But
she's also arguably top 2 most attractive fighters of all time.
Top 2, I'd say like, who's hotter than her? Gina in her prime, by the way, which is kind of messed up for guys to be talking about.
Gina
she's looking badass again. Yeah.
Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, in the promo, she looks badass again. Yeah.
Gina is top. I mean, that's what really put her. No, it is what it is. There's a reason why Gina Carano was a bigger star than Cyborg.
Yeah.
And it ain't because they're fighting skills.
I was going to say that has also evolved in MMA as well. Because now you got like Stacey Cortez. You got like some of these Brazilians that like.
The girl from PFL. The girl from PFL.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Paige Van Zant.
Paige, yeah.
See, I remember this Gina Carano back in the like Elite XC days.
Dude, her ESPN cover.
Yeah, all of them.
So now, look at that cover, Jesus Christ!
Dude, she had like this dude stuff. Yeah,
she's gorgeous,
super pretty,
and she's a really good person too. Turns out she's awesome.
Yeah,
yeah, awesome. There's a thing for a long time, right? It's like there's athlete MMA hot, and then there's hot. Gina's hot, whether you put her in the WNBA, UFC, fucking Hollywood. She, by all metrics, she checks the box. Yeah, and she can fight.
Those are coming around a lot more often now, where you're seeing that, and you're like,
more attractive girls. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty dope.
Like Tracy Cortez,
gorgeous.
There's a couple where you see and you're like, oh shit, this sport's evolving in so many ways.
And she was just fighting warlocks too. So you're like, oh my God, I hope she wins. But she did most of them, all but one.
Chin's about to start gooning over here.
I mean, she's pretty, man.
By all metrics, not just for an athlete, not for a fighter. She checks all boxes as far as an attractive human being.
How old is she now?
She's 43.
What does she look like? What's the most recent?
In the promo,
if you go to the promo,
one, right?
I mean, she's getting her shit together and she's in shape. She got a little heavy there, right?
She did get heavy for a while. But yeah, let's look at her at the promo. Let's get the volume up.
Ronda looks exactly the same.
She really does.
She hasn't aged. But it's genetics. Her mom's in good shape too.
Oh.
Now, Gina's a lot bigger than Ronda.
I didn't realize that too.
Yeah, Gina. That's where people are like, well, she's so much bigger. I get that. Ronda's gonna rag.
How tall is she?
6'7". I would
I did not
imagine
realize
she's
that.
5'7" or 5'8", because Ronda's probably 5'3".
No freaking way.
5'8". Mm-hmm. That's a big girl. That's a pretty big girl.
Yeah, I thought she was way tinier. And Ronda's listed at 5'7".
Ronda ain't 5'7".
I was gonna say that sounds like some
Ronda's
WWE
probably
numbers.
5'5". Mm-hmm. Because if you just look at that standoff picture, Gina's
That was like at least 3 inches.
4 inches taller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's like leaning.
Yeah, and Ronda's straight up. So she's
And
probably.
Gina looks
We don't know what shoes they're wearing too, so that
True.
could be something too.
Gina looks like jacked too, like thicker arms.
I'd argue to say she looks better now than in her prime of fighting.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah. Ronda's a savage though, dude.
You know what you're saying though about like UFC not like Netflix is not gonna try and take over MMA. Like
No,
and also if you ever seen a Netflix original movie, you don't want
no. That was my thing. I'm like, ooh, maybe another competitor to the UFC. Those days are gone. They're not going to build the foundation and put those on like a Wednesday fight night.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do one-offs like Bellator did.
Yeah.
And that only goes so far. Apparently they're supposed to have an undercard.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this is just Bellator or Affliction all over again.
Yeah.
But they have the subscribers where they can be like 200 million views. Prove it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling bullshit. If you think that this in any facet is going to be bigger than the White House card, you're so out of touch.
Yeah. And if we know any Netflix storyline, they're gonna make someone come out as gay at some point.
100%. There's some guy's going to come out and call it some shit. Yeah, the UFC, maybe the amount of money, because the White House card, UFC might have been like, all right, it's going to be the most expensive card of all time. We do have a budget. Connor's going to be this much, which is going to be a truckload. John's going to be this much, truckload. Alex, not a truckload, but still expensive. And then you fill the other 3 or 4 fights. They're all going to be big names. It's going to be the most expensive card ever. I think we're good without Ronda and Gina Carano on this.
Yeah. Because she probably wanted a bag. And if Netflix is gonna give the bag, then take it.
Yeah, and then also, I'm kind of with Dana on this. He's probably like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Are we really going to get the money back?
Do we have a women's card, do you think? Like, is there going to be a women's...
All women's card?
No, I'm saying like a women's fight on the card.
On the White House card?
Feels like they probably would do it, but I'm like, who would you put?
Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes.
That would be a banger if they actually get that, if they could get that happening. But do we know what's going on with Kayla Harrison's neck?
No. If Kayla isn't on there, you don't get a women's fight on there.
Shevchenko's my favorite out of all the active female fighters, but I just don't see, this is going to sound so crazy, but I don't see her being a big enough name for where casuals will see it and be like, oh, Shevchenko's fighting?
She can't be on the White House card. I don't think people realize the magnitude of a White House card on CBS.
Yeah.
All of America's going to watch.
Uh-huh. It's like you're trying to do the UFC Super Bowl.
Correct.
You're trying
Not to mention the numbers that it do from casuals in England, and that's not CBS. I think it's TNT Sports out there, but still gonna be huge.
They're gonna stay up till 5 a.m. trying to watch it,
especially if the card's stacked with superstars. Mm-hmm. But again, is just Ronda and Gina strong enough to beat the numbers of say Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, which I think they did 30 million? I don't think so, dude.
No.
Again, you're listening to other shows. I'm like, it's bigger than that. Okay.
No, you had your typical girl who worked at the supermarket being like, you heard about Mike Tyson's fighting? Like no average girl's like Ronda Rousey's fighting. It's just not, she's not Mike Tyson name. Like Mike Tyson has generational aura. And not that she doesn't for what she's done for MMA, but that's it, dude, it's Mike Tyson.
See, but these are pay-per-views. I would like Mike Tyson, Jake Paul beats these significantly. But again, these are $80 a 4.8 million buys at $80.
Yeah.
I am curious because Conor announced that he has a fight.
Did he?
Yeah. So he got offered a fight.
And then he deleted the tweet.
That's what he does.
Dude, he does that a lot.
Yeah.
That or he'll get really drunk and start doing voice notes on X.
I've been offered an opponent and a date, and I accept, waiting on my contract. So clearly it's the White House.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not fighting 326.
No. My biggest thing is it's Conor's back. He's fighting at the White House. But if I'm the UFC, and again, they might not give a flying fuck. If I'm the UFC and Ronda and Gina get announced, today I'm announcing Conor McGregor versus insert opponent.
Unless they're just not
I'm just
intimidated.
gonna trumpet.
Yeah.
No pun intended. I'm just going to trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. We got Alex versus John Jones, Conor versus Colby.
Dude, when do you think they're actually going to like start even just teasing early names in the fight? Or are they just going to do like just like a...
They're going to drop the whole card at once.
Yeah? I wonder how long they're
And
going
I
to...
bet you Donald Trump announces it.
You think so?
Yep. They're going to do something special. And it's going to trump anything Netflix is doing.
Oh my God, yeah.
Anybody that thinks different is so full of shit, or they're getting paid by this MVP promotion. These are facts. They're not even comparable. Really? Just think about it. Because there's going to be an undercard. Who's on the undercard? Who the fuck is a free agent you have on the undercard? Maybe Nate Diaz? Do you know how many people watch Nate versus Jorge? 7. Neither one of them got paid.
Yeah.
So Nate ain't going to do it. Who else you going to put on there? Francis?
Do you think a Bo Nickel
Bo Nickel what?
like could be a prelim?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying Bo Nickel on the White House guard for sure. You give him a good size name too. Bo Nickel for sure.
Like a Gable Stevenson?
The White House undercard I'm not worried about because there's like 6, they said 6, 7 fights, so they're going to be all bangers. Mm-hmm. What's going to be an undercard of the MVP card, the MMA card? Name 6 free agents that you would give a flying fuck about to tune in that's going to beat the White House card. And go.
Trying to think about one.
Rico.
Okay.
What's that going to do for the casuals? They have no clue who he is. We do. You do Rico Francis?
I'd watch it.
I love that. I
watch
just
it.
came out of nowhere. I love that. You could do that if they want to spend the money.
Yeah.
But you go through it. Go through the free agents. Nate.
I can't even think of anyone.
All it's going to be is a second-rate White House card.
Is Masvidal, is he a free agent or is he still under contract?
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent? Let's see.
If it pops
Damn,
up.
and ChatGPT's taking a hot second. They were.
Let's not.
Okay, Patchy.
Patchy's great, but he's not going to.
Hold up. Let's sign all these. Okay. Patchy Mix, get the fuck out of my face. Bushesha, buddy, come on. Ryan Bader, that ain't. What are we doing? What else are you going to do?
I love Bader, but
That's my guy.
I don't think he's drawing
No, they're
White
not
House
trying.
numbers.
Go ahead. What are you going to do? What's that undercard look like? Complete trash. And y'all think it's going to beat the White House card? How dare you?
Yeah, who are you going to pull? Like a PFL star or...
You'd have to pull Francis.
One.
Rico. But again, okay, what's the other 5 fights? What are you going to do?
hold a concert or something like that.
And you know they're going to fuck up and put music and shit to it because that's what they do, you know?
Who's the boxing organization that always does that ruins it by half of it's like a concert? Yeah.
They
Where
went
I'm
out
like,
of- they went out of
I've watched
business.
7 hours of music. I'm
Yeah, and they're
over
like,
this.
and here's fucking who here's
Megadeth, I think?
Here's the game. You're like, what? Before the main event, they're
I
like,
just want to watch the
here's
fight.
30 minutes of the game. You're all,
Dude, that night, it was, what was it? Was that Francis versus, what's his name?
Tyson?
Tyson. Like, I feel like I waited 7 hours for that fight to
The
happen.
pacing's atrocious. That's
was-
why the UFC trumps all of them.
Yeah.
'Cause they don't fuck around with that. Yeah, true. It was young YG, I think. Or just YG? I don't know. I'm fucking old.
Dude, that was torture. I watched it for free and I wanted my money back.
It was the worst. I'm like, I'm so tired. Can you please just give me the fight? Mm-hmm. They're all, anybody into magic? You're like, God damn it.
Penn and Teller, everybody.
You're like, fuck, dude, I'm just here for the fights. Yeah, I don't know, man. But my initial reaction was, all right, Gina, Ronda, good for them. That might be big. Is MVP getting the MMA promotion? I'm like, that could be good. They have money, they have the subscription, they get the eyeballs. This could be good for free agents. Then you're like, what free agents could they get? You look at the free agents, like, okay, this is a train wreck.
Dude, I don't money's not the thing. Because, like, I don't know how many times I've seen in my lifetime people try, like, a sheik is putting money behind this. And then it doesn't matter. Like, UFC is so MMA that, like, people still to this day who are super casual be like, oh, he fights UFC. Like,
I'm like,
thinking
where's this
that's
fight
MMA.
at? They're all at the casino. I'm like, that ain't UFC.
Like, you probably heard people say that, like, oh, he trains UFC.
Drives me
You know what I mean? Like, that's how.
Drives me nuts. Oh,
That's how on.
they're the Coca-Cola
that's how
of so- yeah.
Exactly.
They're the Kleenex of tissue.
It's like someone coming in and trying to outdo MLB. You're like, wait, what?
it's like when these other football leagues start. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Like when Vince McMahon tried to.
The XFL, what are you doing?
Oh.
Or The Rock, you're like, who the fuck's gonna watch this?
Yeah, it's always just a circus. It's a circus act.
It's the Nashville Juggernauts versus the Carolina, Banana Slugs. You're all, God damn it. And then the fact they're like, this guy was third string quarterback for the Redskins 6 years ago. You're like, I guess I'll watch him play.
With the worst sponsors ever.
The worst.
It's a family. It's sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yeah, you're like, I work with it. Alpaca socks.
Hey, there's a great socks there, huh?
Condom Depot's back. It's like, oh, this is disgusting.
Get yourself a.
Yeah. And each guy's making like 40 G's. You're like, this is sad. Also, give it up, fellas.
They have gas station dick pill sponsorships.
Right?
They had what was that strap thing that they had back then? It was always something like fasteners or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something fasteners.
There's some weird ones.
Yeah.
Boney Acai's back?
Sponsored by Quiznos.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but good for those girls, man.
Yeah.
I think it's do well. Not going to come close to the White House card. Netflix will say, no matter what, even if it eats cock, they're going to tell you it's bigger than the White House card. My thing for them is prove it.
Yeah.
Show us the actual numbers. They won't.
Mm-hmm.
They won't. Same way they don't show Joe Rogan or Dave Chappelle their actual numbers because it gives them leverage to negotiate on their next specials.
Well, did you see with the lawsuit that Netflix had? I think it was like during the writer's strike, they had to release a lot of the numbers. And when you saw how many views specials were getting, like comedy, like the top tier comedy specials were getting like 8 million views in total. And like their maximum watch time was like 20 minutes or 22 minutes. Yeah. And I'm like, even the biggest stars in comedy who are getting these Netflix specials are reaching like something like, it'd be like a really far reached Instagram reel.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, this is a pretty viral reel.
Yeah.
It's
wild.
And that's like the top level of.
And Sirius did it too. Like you like it's Sirius XM. Like Howard Stern never got his numbers. Mm-hmm. Like Jim Norton when he was on there, ask Big J, they never would give him numbers.
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal?
Yeah,
because you have no place to negotiate from. That's why they do it. Mm-hmm. And again, they have all this backing, all this money. So they're going to tell you, again, I can guarantee you that this fight happens. They're going to tell us that it's bigger than the White House. And I'm telling you, that's complete crock of shit. It's not real.
Yeah. It's not going to, there's not going to be a bigger fighting event in the next, what?
Ever.
4 or 5 years at least?
Ever. It will never happen again. My thing is, listen, I love Jake and MVP. They're doing some things different. If you think that MVP is gonna outdo Dana White on a White House card, then I got oceanfront property in Nebraska for you.
Yeah.
It's not real, dudes.
No, it's literally like the XFL being like, we're going to beat the Super Bowl this year. And you're like,
It's the same thing when Dana was like, slap fight gets more views than Manchester United. And you're like, no, it doesn't. And he's like, prove it. He's all,
yeah.
whatever.
Slap fight gets views on Instagram because you just stop and go, oh shit, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
But they're also picking from any possible way someone could see something.
Any
and then
metric
they're,
they can find,
they're
yeah.
trying to calculate it that way.
That's what they do.
With the legality of like Netflix, right? Get your numbers. I'm sure when let's say you have a comedy special coming out and you get to do Netflix, there's going to be a contract saying that we're not going to show you the numbers, but you're going to have this platform with these gazillions of viewers that you're going to have access to.
Yeah, we all do the same shit.
Yeah, so you're going to be like,
when you're in the
fine.
advertising space, we all do the same shit. Take
Yeah.
a total aggregate of everything. I do the same thing. Instagram, Twitter,
That's right, yes.
TikTok, Facebook.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm at 100 million views. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. That's what Netflix can do. We beat the White House. I call bullshit.
Yeah. You could always frame metrics however you want.
Can always manipulate the numbers. And then Netflix, you're like, prove it. They're like, nah. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm just going to move on. Like, what are you going to do? What else you got, Chen?
Do you want
I'm not hating on it. I'm glad they're getting their money. I think it's a redemption fight for Ronda. I think it's more of a money fight for Gina. End of the day, it's two women in their 40s fighting it out. It won't go to decision. Ronda should be a minus 4,000. Cool. Good for them.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But if this is if you think this is bigger news than when Conor McGregor's fight gets announced or John Jones' fight gets announced,
As long as Ronda doesn't try boxing her.
Oh man, those memes have been wild, man.
She won't. She won't.
Her shadow boxing is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's how I fight in my dreams.
Yeah. yeah. Yeah.
Like
That's how I fight
underwater.
when I get knocked out.
Okay, I'll just play this little.
was 9 months pregnant, and I saw a video of Gina Carano giving an interview, and she didn't look good. She gained like an unhealthy amount of weight, and my first thought was like, oh my God, what can I do? What can I do to help? And
Send her Ozempic?
the reason why I had that thought was because she's the one woman, not only in MMA that doesn't owe me a damn thing, but that I owe immensely. And I'm always trying to look out of what I could do for her. And, she's, her family owns Caesar Palace in Rebel Oil. Like there's nothing I could really do for her, except for when I was in a similar spot when I was, depressed and gave up in the world and inadvertently gave up on myself. What I needed was a goal and something to reignite my passion again. And I always said that Gina is the one person I'd come back to fight for. And I thought, you know what? Like she needs this. She needs this fight. And the more that I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I need this. I really need this fight. And I reached out to Dana and asked him if he would be interested in it. And it didn't exactly work out with the UFC, but it led us to here today.
Dude, didn't that seem like, like when a girl's trying to diss a girl but try and seem nice about it? Like that was her way of being like why did she say she's fat? You know what I mean? Like that's how they're like, no, like you're bit, but like that dress looks good on you. Like that's what she's doing right now. Like
It's the
she
angle.
tried to like make it look like a compliment, but she's like, I saw how fat and sad she was, and I was like, how can I help?
I bet Gina sees this. She's all, Jesus Christ.
She's like,
man.
she's rich, but she's so fat and sad.
Yeah, she might be rich, but she's fat and sad, and I couldn't have
That's
that.
how girls disguise
I know.
a mean thing to say as a compliment.
Again, Ronda's a savage. She's like that Kobe Bryant mentality. Like she's a savage.
Yeah.
So for her, she's having restraint right now, trying to be like, I'm going to rip her fucking head off. This isn't going to be a fight.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking doing it because I want to do it. I'm going to fuck this girl up. That's what she wants to say. But she's going, yeah, she could use it. She's fat and lazy right now. And I mean,
Why? Why'd she even mention how fat she got? That's great, dude. That's like when a girl sees another girl that's fat, and like she'd be like, "No, that dress looks so good on you." And as soon as she walks away, she's like, "Fucking looks horrible."
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I think she was like the largest around here. Still cute, but
She meant to look like Snow.
Her
right
on
there.
Patrick Bet David. That's
Was
a
that the
wild
one?
No, the one right there. Yeah.
I mean, is this real though? I kind of feel like this is messed with.
She's thick.
Yeah.
She looks pretty thick. Yeah.
Patrick bet David was all, what happened?
Oh, we were looking for Gina Carano.
Real quick question before we get into the whole Disney stuff. What happened? That's where I'd be like,
Why is there a snowman in that chair?
Dude.
I'm sorry, I feel horrible.
She's going to find you.
She would fuck me
She'll
up
destroy you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. But, this is 10 years ago when Jake Paul was talking about Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is coming back to the UFC. Ronda, if you ever watch my videos, I will fight you and put it on video. I actually used to do MMA. I know you'd probably whoop me, but hey, it'd still be a good video. So Ronda, if you're out there, let's fight. Nice to meet over the phone.
Excited for it to be in person.
We're like your biggest fans. We actually started doing some judo because you inspired us.
Really cool. Thank you.
Ronda Rousey is...
yeah, I don't buy that. We actually tried judo one time in the basement because that's basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
Me and my brother looked up judo moves on YouTube and then tried them on each other because of you.
Yeah. You
He
were a
said
wrestler.
we actually did some judo.
Isn't Jake a wrestler too, right? Is Jake a wrestler or is just Logan?
Just his brother. I
Just his
think.
brother?
I
Yeah.
think just his brother. But I might be wrong. Someone said what might be one of the most zestiest. Zesty's my new favorite word right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, zesty's fucking how you call somebody.
Dude, I will say Jake Paul's come a long way from the
Yes.
level of hateable he was then to the type of hateable he is now.
He's the man.
He's learned how to actually use it in a way
Yeah.
to sell, but he actually seems
Jake's the
fine.
man.
He seems
Have
like
you ever met him?
No.
Jake's the man.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He seems like now he knows how people feel about him back then, so he uses that as but it doesn't seem like a bad guy at all when you're actually watching him cry on the Olympics for his girl.
That was awesome. Yeah. That was cool to see.
And people were trying to hate on him for that. I'm like, dude, this girl just broke the
can't
world
win it. Oh, I
record.
know.
Let him be happy.
So this competition, he was a state qualifier alternate in Ohio, which has Ohio's really good wrestling. Did he wrestle for 4 years?
State qualifier.
What does that mean?
I mean, that means you won divisionals, you won section. I don't know how other states do it. New York, you win divisions, then you win sections, then you go to states.
I think Logan's a little more serious with that, but
Did Logan win states?
I don't think he won it.
States.
I don't know why I thought Logan was a California wrestler.
No, Ohio. Both those are Ohio boys.
Was not high school state champion, but an accomplished wrestler.
Fifth in states in Ohio is still great.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty fucking good.
Being fifth in Ohio is
Big deal.
that would be winning and most other states.
Ohio's great. Yeah, great wrestling.
Outside of the Northeast, and I guess California's a good state too, but
California's really good.
yeah.
Iowa's good. California's good.
As far as high school, I think it goes Pennsylvania. This is my opinion. Pennsylvania, New Jersey are always are really
Big boys.
close. Then you'd put Ohio,
Iowa.
New York,
Yeah.
and then maybe California.
California.
California and New York are both
Similar.
top dog, could be top 5, but it's arguable who's going to go into it.
Yeah.
Because both New York and California have had just monsters come out of there.
California's and New York similar with baseball.
Yeah.
California probably smokes them in baseball. They have so many good players out of California.
New York's good too.
Yeah.
Really good.
California's just man. When you watch MLB, I can literally go through Cali kid, Cali. There's so many. They have more MLB players than any other state.
New York is a good basketball state.
Yeah.
But baseball's up there too. It's just the Northeast just breeds good wrestlers. And I think the reason why
Tough.
is because unlike other places that have nice weather all year round, you can go out and do football all year round when
Correct.
you're in the South.
Yeah.
But with Northeast, you're I'm stuck inside. I have to do a stuck inside
Yeah, you can't do
sport.
it year round. Texas does year round football, baseball. California year round baseball. Florida year round baseball.
It's hard to do wrestle all year round when you live in one of these hot states. Do you want to be in South Florida
Yeah.
wrestling in the wrestling room in the
Facts.
summer?
Okay. So this has been. There's been a series of things that's been going on.
Does this kid get slapped twice? Because didn't Thiccc slap him too?
Oh, no,
This is
Thiccc
all
did
within
some-
24 or 48 hours.
Why is he keeping? Is it? Do you think it's a bit?
Remember
He's a
that first
streamer.
time?
Yeah, but is it a bit to get views?
I think so now. Before, when I saw that, was it? Yeah, this is the first thing we saw, right? Was it on the first Schaub Show when Larry Wheels slapped him and it
haven't
looked
seen
actually real?
So what happened was that kid, he's a streamer. Larry's also streaming too.
I guess he's
And
like
Larry
an
Wheels
amateur-
is a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
He's like a power builder, they would call it. Where he's
Gotcha.
like, he's super aesthetic, but he also puts up insane weight.
Okay.
And that's his wife. And like, I will say, I don't know if it's for the stream, but like, I've seen so many clips of like her, like, you know, will say something that pisses him off, like, oh, that guy's hot. And then like, look, Larry Wheels get upset. And then like, I don't know if this guy's going with that narrative. And he's like basically in front of Larry Wheels hitting on his wife and be like, oh, she's open game.
Oh damn! Let me see, Chin.
And apparently this guy has a
I hate
boxing
that I know
background.
this. I hate that I know this.
You are balls deep
I
in
am
this.
chronically
Let's see
online.
So it'll show you a little bit more context.
You like hit him hard.
Don't do no. Whoa. No, we're streaming and shit.
Is this after the slap he hit her?
This is before.
Listen. I know we're streaming. You gotta chill. Hey, honey, listen. Hey, he's been mad disrespectful. Hey, did you get that? We're doing the hand. Listen. You ready? I'm trying to get it. Oh!
That's a good slap
yeah.
too.
That fucking moment. That was a real ass slap, nigga. Get your ass in the van, nigga. It's a hard ass slap, nigga. Come on.
Rampage dropped the N word a bunch there.
Hey. Listen. You ready?
There's a video of him crying now, saying that he can't eat and can't sleep
Oh,
on
yeah.
that side of his face.
Yeah, man. Don't hit on people's wives in front of him, and he's also enormous. And
Larry
then-
Wills is fucking huge.
huge.
Yeah.
And then Thiccc does it. I like it. It's like ex UFC fighter Thiccc. It's like Tiki's like the manager of some powerful.
Well, that's a kick. The kick streamers, they have like, they pay tens of thousands of dollars for those. Remember something, but they're called clippers, and they just create the most crazy title that's clickbait just to get people to watch the videos and
Oh,
get people
gotcha.
to, it's like to funnel people to the stream.
That got me.
I don't know, but we know we mutuals and shit, so don't act like you don't know me. You definitely know me.
Nice to meet you, though.
Yeah, I don't be lying because girls around and shit. You definitely know me, bro. Not even on some disrespectful shit, but my manager know you.
Who?
Nadine. You know Nadine.
Nadim's your manager?
Yeah.
No, I don't know you. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your fucking tone.
I don't like you at all, though. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. I said straight up.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you, though.
I'm going to show you the inside.
Tiki's like, oh, you will?
You know, I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
Come on.
Does he,
Oh.
oh, is he trying to fight Thiccc? Who's the cameraman?
Fuck you, nigga. The fuck, nigga? Whoa, chill. Whole ass, nigga. Man, fuck cut. He gonna sneak me, nigga. Man, cut ain't finna sneak me, nigga. Chill, bro. Whole ass, nigga.
Does he realize Thiccc would fuck him up? Yeah,
In a real fight, yeah.
Thiccc can fight, man.
So
you
that's
better,
what
you better pray to God Rampage doesn't get involved.
Yeah, Larry Wills wrestled this kid on the mat and just fucking
You
actually
saw the
like
video.
spun him around like
Is
a
this
child.
this kid's thing? Because we're talking about it.
I
Like,
think-
does his thing just get beat up and stuff?
Yeah, it gets people to watch his streams.
Man, what a weird world.
I thought it was real, but now I think it's fake. After like this, in within 24 hours, that hardcore slap and
It
then
might
that
just be
looked like an
man,
elbow.
what a weird, if he's like, man,
I think that was a hook. Yeah, that looked like a hook.
It'd be weird to be like, hey, man, you can like slap me. Like, really?
I mean, money though.
And then with Thiccc, he's like, hey, man, I'm going to talk shit to you. Hit me with a hard right hook. I'm like,
Yeah,
what a jab.
right?
Like, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean the amount that these kick streamers are making, they're making money. So
yeah,
much
like
money.
insane money, ridiculous money.
And I'm sure this helps the views. Man, I'll text Thiccc right now and be like, hey, was that a fucking...
Yeah.
Thicc's the man, though.
I don't know, but we know we mutuals and shit, so don't act like you don't know me. You definitely know me.
Nice to meet you, though.
Yeah, I don't be lying because girls around and shit. You definitely know me, bro. Not even on some disrespectful shit, but.
But is this why he's like well known in the kick world? Because he's just
This is the
instigator?
first time I've ever seen
I just started seeing this guy, and that's what guys on Kick do. Like, do you remember the kid Neon that started talking shit at Nate Diaz thing? Like, and that's what they do. They just because it's following them all day, so they have to probably create fake controversy.
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you though.
He goes, "Oh, you will."
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that. Seriously?
This Thiccc switch is. That's a real fucking punch.
Yeah,
It looked like an elbow or a hook. I couldn't
a
tell
hook.
really.
that's a hook
It's a
right
hook
to the
for
dome.
sure. And Thiccc can hit, man. That was a bad idea.
But then I saw another video. There's just so many videos popping. But another video where when Thiccc walks into the house again, it looks like he's kind of grinning. And then
Right,
that
'cause
guy
he just punched some
and then
punk
and then the kid's like, punching him in the back.
if this is what it
Wonder
takes
if I
to
have
get
it.
views these days, I just don't have it in me.
It's kind of crazy though. Like these like they're always creating this fake controversy type of shit, and like they're good at it. I will give them credit because I've never watched a live stream before, but now we know who these people are.
I know.
See that right? That's him walking back in.
He's probably laughing because this small kid's trying to fight him. Look at Tiki's laughing.
Oops.
We just got to see Chin's feed.
Dude, Tiki's
Did I?
been in like real fights.
Is he a trainer?
He fought in the UFC.
He did.
Yeah.
Then he started managing.
And then he was
fighters.
one of the coaches on The Ultimate Fighter. That's how me and Tiki were boys.
Really?
He's still my boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love Tiki.
I've got an update for you guys.
I wonder if
Chin's a
it's
looking, he's a liking.
Chin's got a fucking feed, huh?
When I first met Thiccc, for some reason, you want to watch this? I don't know what the hell this is.
No work tonight. No work tonight, man. No work tonight.
That's Icy Mike. That's his manager.
What's that?
The guy who said no work tonight, that's his manager, Icy Mike.
I'll say this about Kimbo. He was in the wrong era because if he was around while BKFC was a thing, he'd be
Or streaming.
yeah.
Like had a personality, dude.
But could you imagine him in BKFC?
He's the man.
Oof.
The man.
Oh, that's the greatest.
Is it?
He's just a hateable guy.
We're watching all these streams now.
Chin just scrolling through streamers.
The car driver immediately started insulting the biker's mother, throwing curses, and even putting his hands on the biker a few times, acting like he could get away with anything without facing any consequences.
Oh, I said if you touch me again, I'll beat the shit out you. Yeah, if you touch me, even a little bit.
Where'd you go
That's
after
all you
the
got?
mom?
Then you're stupid.
You're stupid.
You drive stupid, you talk stupid, you walk stupid.
And you are stupid with your little horns. You are the devil?
I must be.
You what, with the Cookie Monster shirt? You're
Yeah.
a pretty dumbass if you ask me.
Yeah, I must be.
Like your mom when I was here like this way.
Like right here. That's my mom. That's her.
What a weird.
Was she moaning? She's...
Oh, wait, she was screaming.
Oh, how did it sound when she was screaming?
Give me like a horse?
Wait, he finally touches him?
Yeah.
Oh, please don't restart it. What a weird thing. Like your mom, it's like, dude, I'm in my 40s. Like, you make fun of my mom, like, you don't know her though.
Yeah.
It's thinking about my feelings, dude. That's why you're fucking mom, bro. Like,
This is not a huge deal, but Zabit Magomed Sharipov, he's going back into BJJ at least.
dude,
So
the
not
best that
actually-
never was. Everyone talks about Shavkat. Zabit was right up there.
Yeah.
Such a talented dude.
Trying to remember what happened to him.
He just stopped.
He just there.
He just stopped.
He went to
Decided to
some
be like a
medical
nurse, like a
business
male
thing.
nurse or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was the? I don't remember. I don't
The
remember. who
hormone monster.
What were you say, Nick?
There was a. I don't know if it was a Dagestani fighter. It was definitely in the region where he was like one of the top rising, and then just got cut from UFC. I forgot.
Oh, he was a 125er.
Yeah.
They'll bring him back.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, this is also kind of MMA related, but not really. Gordon.
You've been done for a hot second, though.
Yeah, this time apparently this is for real because his stomach issues just will not go away. So he's done with competition. And what do you think of this? Gamebred FC, which is bare knuckle MMA. Now Anthony Smith is going to be taking on Chase Sherman in heavyweight there.
Why does Chase Sherman look like Anthony Smith with hair and a beard?
That's a pretty good.
That's a good
comparison,
fight.
yeah.
Good for Anthony Smith. You know,
I mean, he should be done though. Nah.
if he wants to do this, they'll make a bag though. Who to say? I like Anthony Smith. I like Chase too.
And then Kamaru Usman's brother, who got cut because of drugs, he's also going to be on there.
That Gudo's a fucking problem.
Is he?
Oh, buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I was the commentator on his last fight where he starched some poor dude.
Guto Inocente.
He's Brazilian, world-class like kickboxer. Bare knuckle. You out of your goddamn mind? It's April 10th. I may or may not be there commentating.
So there's a chance.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's...
Dude, Usman's brother is just one giant trap muscle. That's a fucking
Built like a stingray.
boy. Yeah.
He's huge.
You want to just go into fan questions?
Let's do some fan questions. Like I said, Sean Strickland, Anthony Hernandez, like I said on Monday's show, it's if you get more excited for Gina Carano and Ronda over this, you're crazy. This is such a good fucking fight stylistically because Strickland, like I said, he sits back, he does his teep kick, he does some pressure, but he point scores. He can't do that against Fluffy Hernandez. So this is going to bring out the dog in Strickland. I think you get one of the best fights of the year. It's such a good fucking fight.
That's not this. That's next weekend?
That's this Saturday, Bubba.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
Now I got to, okay. I think this would be a fun thing to do. I would love to see if you had to make your picks for the weekend. Who you going with?
Out of these guys?
Yeah.
I love Strickland. I'm biased. I hate picking at Strickland. It's a tough matchup for him.
That's what I was going to say. Because if I'm going
Fluffy?
Hernandez. Yeah.
Yeah, Strickland's had some issues with takedowns, and Hernandez averages a shit ton. His cardio's really good. Strickland's going to get taken down. It's a tough fight for Strickland. I'm rooting for Strickland, though.
Yeah.
I like Strickland.
But if you had to put bucks to bucks.
Do I get the DraftKings odds?
Yeah.
Strickland plus 230. I'd bet on just to make money. I'd take Strickland.
You would? Yeah.
It's a nightmare of a stylistic matchup for him.
Yeah.
And I think if Fluffy gets it done, let's say he TKOs him or wins via submission, I bet he fights Hamzat next.
It's crazy seeing it. I mean, what do you think happens? Let's just say Strickland does get flatlined or just gets destroyed. Where do you feel like that puts Strickland? Like, is he just totally out of the picture at that point?
Yeah.
So this is like it's kind of a do or die type of fight.
Now, I think Fluffy's won 9 in a row.
Yeah, he's
so
a monster.
Fluffy's a fucking monster. It's also a decent dress rehearsal to get ready for Hamzat for Strickland if he were to win. Now, Strickland said Fluffy's a better wrestler than Hamzat, which is not correct.
Yeah.
But I don't
know, man.
We'll see how he does. It's a good dress rehearsal for him before you're going to fight Hamzat, but it ain't the same.
Yeah.
So 8 in a row, but yeah.
8 in a row at middleweight is wild, dude.
Who's his
Motherfucker's
loss?
doing
Kevin
something
Holland?
right. Yeah. Kevin Holland. Minute 30 or
That's
2020.
2020. That's when Kevin Holland was on a run.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fluffy's a fucking problem, man.
It's weird going back and watching old Strickland fights. Like, he fought Kamaru Usman. Like, that was like a whole different guy back then.
I know. Yeah, I like Strickland.
I like he's like the modern day Don. Like, he tries to be modern day Don Fry, but the difference is Don Fry went in there and just like
went for it. The knock on Strickland is he's just not a finisher.
No. That's like when he had Izzy, like he had Izzy rocked, but he just couldn't. He couldn't.
He
finish
just doesn't. But then you watch him in training. You know, granted, he's fighting different guys. You know, some are influencer stuff, and he's just murk them. It's like, dude, do that in there.
Yeah. No, he goes slugging.
Oh, he just needs to bring that out. Like, you know, split decision to Paulo Costa. Obviously, lost double decisions to Thiccc. Izzy decision.
He fights like he's sparring and spars like he's fighting.
Correct. There you go. Imavov's a good win. But again, decision.
Does he have any? When does the last knockout?
Last knockout?
He's not a knockout guy.
No.
He's not a heavy-handed guy. He's a volume pressure guy.
Yeah. He'll teep kick you to death.
UFC doesn't want that. Now, Strickland's antics and what he does outside the octagon is why he's in this. One of the reasons, granted, he's super talented, but, you know, cut some good promos, good for the press conference.
Like, do you remember when he fought Thiccc? And like, I mean, in my opinion, I thought he outscored Thiccc, but at the end of the fight, Sean looked like he went through a car accident.
I know.
And Thiccc was like,
yeah, I thought Strickland won the first fight.
Yeah, me too. The first one, I thought it was all
Second one,
Sean.
no. Second one, obviously not.
Like, to me, it was sketchy when Drickus won, when he won the first one.
Yeah. But again, also, Strickland's been a main event fighter, I think, 5 times. This is the first time he's fighting the States.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Huh.
You look at all his fights. He's fought in Canada. He's fought in Australia a bunch. Like, he's as American as fucking American Pie, dude. They don't.
I know. You send him to the press conference, and he's great in the press conferences. There's.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah, look at his fights. Sydney, Australia. He was in the main event at 302, so that doesn't count. The main event, Toronto, Sydney, Australia.
Weird to see him beating Paulo Costa. That's so weird to me.
I don't remember that one.
I bet on Paulo on that one.
Really?
I really thought he had it. Yeah.
Split. You're close. Yeah, whenever he's the big dog, main event, he doesn't really fight in the United States.
He's a good underdog too. Like when
That's
he
what I'm
comes
saying.
to the
If I
fight as an
put money
underdog.
on him at a plus 230.
Because I thought when he was fighting Izzy, I'm like, oh, they're
Me
feeding
too.
him to the
I
sharks.
was like, he's gonna get annihilated.
And then he just came out of nowhere. You're like, what the fuck? Like when he first got that
Though,
first.
he was like drinking the day before and fucking going through some shit. Izzy was like going through the motions, but still, good win. All right, give me some fan questions, Jim.
I want to see what Jeff Neal though.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that one?
Did you hear him talking about how he's like first time sober?
Yeah.
All that shit. Yeah. And think about the damage he did being all wild.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I might put my money on him just because I'm like, this is the first time he's coming clear headed.
Yep. Not working at Texas Roadhouse anymore. One of my favorite restaurants. This is Bitman TV. Bitman_TV_. Let's see what we got. Hello, Brendan. Coming to you from England, London. Firstly, your show is awesome. Been watching it since Below the Belt days. Thank you, dude. Also, I got a channel I cover MMA. Would like to interview sometime. All right, we'll figure it out. My question: how do you feel you would have fared against JDS or Kane in your prime? I disagree with Joe Rogan. I actually feel you could have won them fights. It's a MMA. Anything can happen. Look at JDS versus Kane. I think I would have done better than Rogan thinks. Yes, Kane in his prime is a tough one, but definitely. But Rogan never to defend Rogan. Like he only saw me when I was actually fighting. He never saw me in training. He never saw me compete at University of Northern Colorado in wrestling or how I did against top tier wrestlers. So from his perspective, it's like, oh yeah, he's just striking with guys. Like he didn't know. He's never seen me really do jiu-jitsu. So, but better than I think Rogan would think.
Do you put them in the same tier, JDS and Kane? Because I feel like this might be arguable. It's a Kane prime is like
best ever.
That's my like I truly think probably the best.
Best ever, yeah.
Yeah.
Best ever.
Like
no injuries.
And JDS is great, but like
JDS is great. And obviously JDS beat him on Fox in whatever 13, 16 seconds. But Kane was super compromised. Should have been fighting that night. And the UFC kind of forced his hand.
That's why I say prime Kane, because prime Kane
beats everybody. Yeah, everybody. Drew URB, we can't see the rest. What up, Schaub? If you were in Dana White's shoes, what would be some changes you'd like to do in the UFC? Oosh. He's doing a pretty damn good job. I would definitely have more passion for the business. For him, I think he's so busy. He's kind of almost callous to it, So I definitely give more love to the fighters. I don't feel he's very good at that. The changes I'd make, again, it's their business deal with Paramount, so I get it. I would have less cards. I'd stack more of the cards, so it's not so watered down. I'd make heavyweights great again. I'd really emphasize on getting heavyweights in there. I'd sign Gable Stevenson yesterday, throw him in with the top 10. I'd sign Francis Ngannou. I'd sign Rico. Just get some life in the heavyweight division. I wouldn't change much, but besides, I'd have less cards.
Would you reinstate Ariel Helwani?
I would have I'd bring back the real journalists. Oh, there's a jet flying over above.
Yeah.
I'd bring back Ariel, Luke Thomas. They would be at every press conference, post, pre. I'd have them asking hard-hitting questions. I'd bring that back. I'd still do the Nina drama and the Nelk Boy shit, but I'd also have the real wing of it with the real journalists.
Yeah, it's
Pete
weird.
Carroll, Chuck.
I was watching a video of him interviewing you, and it was when he was a part of it. It was great. I remember like the interview is great because you're like, I'm scared to talk to you.
Ariel?
Yeah.
Oh, I forget that one.
That was like right after your fight. You're like, Ariel, you're like, I'm nervous, and he's like, don't be nervous. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I like Ariel, man.
Mm-hmm. It's weird not having him. The fact that he's not even a part of it. Like I feel like he's like,
it's not good. He's a base star, Stephen A. Smith, and then imagine if Stephen A. Smith couldn't go to NBA games.
yeah, it'd be weird.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
He's working for the Olympics right now, dude.
Yeah.
And he also has the biggest show in the space. Bigger than anything UFC's put together, podcast-wise, journalist-wise. Like, why you wouldn't, like, and the UFC has the money, why you wouldn't start like a real journalist wing of it? I don't know. I don't, and maybe not hire him because then obviously then I can give real takes, but I don't understand why they don't open up those gates.
I think Bisping's the only one they really let in that space though, because he's a commentator and he has his own show. But otherwise, like, I think Ariel's show is probably bigger than his. If I had to,
Bisping's,
yeah,
way bigger.
Yeah.
No, Ariel's the biggest. Luke Thomas is huge too. There's a gorilla skateboarding above us, so that's cool. We got to get out of this fucking studio. We're looking at new spots. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
I think him not being is such a weird move, but I guess like that, was it because of Brock Lesnar, like leaking the Brock Lesnar fight?
Part of it, and even that's not factually true. You know, they just didn't like him.
Yeah.
They just don't want that sort of, you know, they want to control the narrative.
And he's too much of a wild card for them.
He's too honest.
Yeah.
You know, so am I. You know?
Yeah, not having, I think Nina's great. And you
can have both.
Yeah.
Like that's why people are like, oh, we need more Ariel and Luke and whatever. We don't need Nina. No. You don't need to replace one. There's a world where you have both.
Yeah.
Both would be great for the sport.
This might be a shit. I know there's people going to be like, fuck this take, but I do like Nina. I think that
she's great.
Like not everybody has to be for the hardcores. Like it's cool that someone actually gets casuals and brings people in that might
Nina
not have been
makes it
interested.
fun though. Like, you know, one of the reasons I stopped doing food truck is, you know, I'm not Nina. I'm not asking these silly questions and having fun with them and shit like that. And to bring that out of the fighters is a skill set. Like Ariel doesn't bring that out of them.
No.
Luke doesn't. I don't. Like Chuck doesn't. Pete does. Like Nina does that. She's harmless. The guys feel comfortable around her.
Yeah, it's
She's
fun
also an
seeing that
attractive
side.
girl.
Yeah.
So they're like more willing to play ball. Like they're not going to do that with me.
Yeah, I don't even care if I get hate for that. I think that what she does, and
You
people are
shouldn't
like,
get
oh,
hate for
married woman. And I'm like, okay, but she's also doing something that no one else is really doing with that. And it's a fun side of the.
She's the first to do it, and then she's also making bank, and she's getting crazy numbers.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
but the caveat there too is like Ariel, Luke's more like me, right? We don't have guests, but Ariel's show is predicated on guests. That's despite the UFC. UFC doesn't let some fighters go on a show.
Interesting.
Like one of the reasons I stopped food truck is someone in the UFC made it very hard for me to continue to book guests.
Yeah.
To be completely honest with you,
Yeah. They like to control their narrative. And I think that she
And
makes
if you're
it.
not part of that tribe, they don't want their tribe going on that show.
And they feed everybody to her. And I think that it like, because dude, you remember back in the day, UFC, there was like the pre-fight was like, they're almost like getting along before the fight. You know what I mean? Like, I like seeing other sides of the fighters that you don't always see.
Yeah, there's so many great personalities, man. No, you need Nina, you need Ariel.
Like, look how cool everyone finds Armin now.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, I would have never, if it was just like what you saw that the UFC originally, like, just like what the little bit, you'd just be like, oh, he's kind of just a weird guy with a lot of money.
You know who they need to do that with? I think is Hamzat. I think Nina and Hamzat need to get together. Because I think what Nina's done for Armin, people went, oh shit, he's normal.
Yeah.
He's really funny. He's cool. And a lot of that was on Nina. I think when they get to a certain level, especially Hamzat, I think, now maybe he's just cold-blooded and he's not an Armin.
He's been on with her, but he's very conservative with what he even says. He's hard. He's a tough cookie to break, that guy.
Yeah.
But Armin, now I'm like, this guy fucking rules now.
He's the
I'm
best.
like, this guy's sick.
He's awesome.
And I would have never seen this
Never.
side of him, you know?
Dude, I was hanging out with him training and he was He's cool, but I didn't see that side of him.
No, and he's like giving kids money to fucking to
he's
train.
awesome.
He's great.
One of the biggest names now.
Yeah.
Because
and if it wasn't for things like this, you wouldn't know this side of them. So I get like people like will hate just because people hate, but what she does is it's pretty cool. At
She's
the end
great.
Of the day.
She's great. There's a lane for it. What else you got, Jen?
Right.
Oh, this is my boy Matt, the real Matt GT. What's up, Matty? Here's my question. Why do you think Dana and the UFC refuse to provide benefits to athletes? At the very least, athletes with a history in the UFC of 15 plus fights or title fights, it'd go a long way for the fighters, but also for the sport and the fans and Dana's reputation as a businessman. I'm not sure Dana cares about his reputation, right? At this point, you know, he's at the top of the mountain. That's a good question because they're so like anti giving guys benefits. I wonder if is it just a train wreck, or is it so hard to get insurance? Because remember, sometimes Dana gets these guys where the damage is already done. So like, let's say I had horrible CT from football. I played football since I tackled football since I was 6. From 6 to basically 23 years old, I played tackle football, and then I decided to fight in the UFC. So is Dana responsible for the injuries I conducted during my entire football career, and that falls on his shoulders? And I go through a scan like, yeah, dude, he has this, this, and Dana, you have to pay for it. Like, I don't know how you figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the cost. Like, I mean, I know they have money, so I know that sounds crazy, but like coming in to even just like get regular health insurance with pre-existing conditions is crazy expensive.
And then you're going to fully insure and give benefits to a bunch of professional mixed martial artists. I don't know. I would assume that has something to do with it, because obviously it'd be a good look for the UFC and you attract better athletes if you did provide benefits. But the pros and cons, it must be so many cons where the UFC's like, buddy, this is $6 billion a year insurance.
Do any sports actually give benefits like that? Like health insurance?
NFL, NBA.
Do they?
MLB.
And does it even after you're out? Really?
I think all of them do.
Really?
Yeah.
I never would have because like I could see
like NFL, like my buddy Joe had to have back surgery, knee surgery. He played 7 years in the NFL. They cover it.
Yeah.
Active players often extending coverage into retirement, particularly
NBA.
after.
Yeah, but you have to play a certain amount. So like the NFL, you got to play 3 seasons in 1 game.
That's still awesome.
Basketball after 4 seasons. MLB league wide.
But see, if you're in the NFL, they only get it for 5 seasons after retirement. Yep, 5 seasons.
Yeah, I can kind of understand, because let's say you're 80 and you're like, man, my fucking knee went out. Hey, NFL, cover this. Like, buddy, you're the one skateboarding in your 70s. Like, we're not fucking covering this.
Also, not to sound heartless, but the amount of athletes that come through the sport, imagine paying for, like, how many people?
For life?
That's so many people to pay
Yeah, I
health
just don't think
insurance
it's
for.
possible. Good question, though, Matt. There has to be a reason why the UFC won't even entertain it. It must be substantially, just enormously expensive.
Yeah, imagine how many people have retired from MMA at this point, and then having to cover all of them for life, and your current fighters and fighters coming up.
It'd be nice.
That's a lot of money.
What else you got, Jen?
Elias
Botuger.
All right, this guy starts right here.
So this guy said, all right, big fan of the show. Been a fan since Ultimate Fighter days, old school. Dude, I had some guy I was getting coffee the other day, and he jumped out of his car to take a picture of me. He's like, dude, loved you on the Ultimate Fighter. What have you been up to since then? I was like, what?
Started a basket weaving company.
Oh, wow. There's too much to get into. Enjoy your coffee. Well, my co-host defended Epstein. Other than that, doing all right. He's all, what? It's a long story. He didn't really mean it. I'll see you later.
Get popcorn. This is going to be a while.
Yeah. Oh, get ready. You heard of Bobby Lee?
Have you been on Reddit?
You ever heard of this thing called Reddit? Not even worth your time, but yeah. Other than that, doing all right, man. All right, this guy put big fan of the show. Been a fan since Ultimate Fighter. That's when I first introduced to the UFC by my older brother. We watched your season. I picked you as my favorite. He picked Roy Nelson. All right, fuck your brother. Won't say too much more after that. Yeah, your brother was right. My question is about your take on Aspinall the other day. This is wild, and the comments I'm getting on Aspinall is so crazy to me. So clearly he's not faking it. It's true that he's having trouble in his day-to-day life because of it. What do you think the time frame is for an injury like this? And do you think there's a good chance we don't see him in the octagon again? I do. Given what happened to Bisping, I wouldn't be surprised if the commission has trouble sanctioning his fights based on his ability to see. Never worry about the commission. Clearly, Bisping got away with it with one eye.
It's a little tighter though now. Like Shara Bullet, he can't fight in the States. He can only fight in Middle East, right?
Yeah, but he's still doing it.
Yeah,
so there's a way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say for Tom, and if you watch the piece Thiccc Carroll did on, which is amazing, he spent like a day in life with Tom and going through his surgeries and all this shit. Tom's not even thinking about fighting. He's like, oh, I want to be able to play with my kids. I want to be able to drive. Like, I can't even shake hands right now. Now, a lot of fans sent me this thing. There's video of him like
kicking a soccer
ball. Like, oh, he can't see? Look at this. I asked Thiccc Carroll about it. I'm like, hey, man, you get the backlash where it's like, oh, hopefully he doesn't mind me saying this, but I was like, do you get the backlash? Like, I defend Tom, like, oh, he can't see, he's faking it all. And you see him dribbling the soccer ball. And Pete was like, yeah, man, this ain't America. Like, 2-year-olds can do that with a soccer ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, and it's really his vision's only if it's it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
Like if your hand's moving, it's trouble. If he's like hitting mitts and the guy's moving, if it's just right in front of him, he can kind of figure it out. But as soon as he like moves, he's fucked. And he constantly has a black spot.
He also didn't pull a Pele and start kicking the ball. He kicked it twice.
No, and that's why Pete's saying. Pete's like, dude, any guy around here that's not impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, that's so stupid. Here's my thing with all this, and I'm baffled that people's take on Tom Aspinall. So let me just get this straight. If you think he's faking it, a guy that dedicated his entire life since he was 6 years old to the sport finally gets to a level where he's actually making good money, and he's world champion. So, and remember, he just became world champion. After all the hard work, he's gonna fake it now when he's finally nobody really makes money until they defend the belt and they become champion in their main events. Like, people make decent money. You don't make like money where you can say fuck you to a lot of things till you actually defend the belt. That's where Tom's at. So you think he did all this work since he was 6, and then he decides to fake this eye injury because of Cyril Gane, a guy that is at best a blue belt? It just doesn't even if you don't like Tom, it's such a bad argument. It just doesn't work in any capacity. Oh, but he's faking. Look at his eye injuries. Why the fuck would he? What are you talking about?
The short-term memory on people is so crazy.
It's so wild they turn on.
What people will forget is the fact that no one, like, we actually watched him slowly go into a depression when it came to trying to he was like showing up with actual rubber duckies, trying to be like, I want to fight John Jones. I want to fight so bad.
And he was the belle of the ball. Everyone loved him. Like, yeah, John's ducking him. Also, mind you, remember when he fought Curtis Blades the first time and blew his knee out? Do you think he was faking that and had surgery and then came back and then beat the piss out of Curtis? Do you remember all that?
Mm-hmm.
There's just no, and listen, I'm a good conspiracy guy. I love all that stuff. This one just, it doesn't make sense. This would be the equivalent of being like, JFK was actually stabbed in the neck. You're like, that doesn't, no, he was shot. Everyone knows he was shot. You keep saying he's stabbed. There's nothing there.
For a conspiracy to work, there has to be like a reason, like, oh, this is why they're trying to do this. But there's no, this is why. Like, he doesn't get
get workers.
It's like flat earth. It's like, okay, and then what?
Yeah, but it's not like, I can understand if like, hey, the UFC has a rule where if you can't see, you still get paid your show and win money. Then I'm like, I guess it makes sense for a guy to do that. And then how long do they do it? They have to pay you that exact amount of money for the next 5 years. I'm like, oh, I can see that. No, he makes $0 now.
Yeah, he's not getting.
There's no upside.
Yeah, there's no workers' comp.
Yeah, but he's scared of Cyril Gane. Nah, bitch, you're scared of Cyril Gane. Tom Aspinall is not. It's actually his easiest fight in a long fucking time, stylistically.
You think so?
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but that first round, shut the fuck up. Tom would have figured it out. As soon as it went to the ground, he would have been so fucked. And trust me, I can't wait for Tom to come back and fight Cyril Gane. And that's if Cyril Gane is even still in the running for a title shot.
Was it you who said it too? Where it's like, that's why it's a 5-round fight.
Yes.
Like, people feel each other. Like, how often do you watch a first round and go, all right, I guess they're just feeling each other out. They're gauging the distance.
100%, especially in a 5-round fight at heavyweight, especially in a 5-round fight.
Yeah. And I think people are just so used to him just bulldozing people. But like, was that his first actual title defense?
Yeah, and then also, to your point, people thought he was just going to steamroll him.
Yeah.
So when that doesn't happen right away, like, oh man, he could lose this one. It's like,
Yeah.
Or he's just downloading the data and he steamrolls him in the second, third, or fourth. The odds are he would have done that.
And maybe, do you feel like people fight a little different when they're chasing the title versus when they have the title?
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Like, he's going to be a little more cautious, not just try and
maybe, because I would have thought the same thing too. Like, Cyril Gane's takedown defense is atrocious. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like, if you saw his fight, fellas, might I remind you, this guy got out-grappled by Francis Ngannou with one fucking leg. He's so bad at grappling and wrestling. It's atrocious. So going into that, I bet Tom was like, I just got him with like an outside trip or something. He's going down. And he probably worked on it and stuffed it. So Tom's like, oh shit, I got to adjust. Not like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Same takedown offense as fucking Arman Sarukian. No, dude. None of that. It's just a matter of time till he got him down. This thing was over. And then he gets poked in the fucking eye.
That's what worries me about his question. I'm like, the fact that it's been this long, had this many surgeries.
He's not fighting this year. I bet mid next year at best. Now that's if all the surgeries go well and he's not so heartbroken over the treatment he's gotten from not only the fan base, but UFC and Dana White.
Yeah.
There's nothing more heartbreaking than realizing how cold of a business professional sports are. And Tom's learning it the worst way right now. I learned it pretty early on. Buddy, Tom's probably like, what? Yeah, buddy. You ain't shit in the grand scheme of things. The circus does not stop. You have to do your trick no matter what. And the day you can't do your trick, they'll forget your name.
They kind of love bomb you, right? Like especially the fans, like they're like, we love you, you're everything. And then as soon as one thing happens, and they go from treating you like this to you're so expendable.
There's nothing else like it. There's nothing else like it.
Like that's like someone love bombing you in a relationship where they like treat you so good and all of a sudden they're like,
and then you fart once and like, oh, this is over.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
That's it. Tom's realizing it and it's
gotta hurt.
It hurts and you're kind of like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
This is the way you treat me? Fuck this. And now he's going to start moving different. Now, say this, knowing Tom, the fighter he is, he's gonna come back, use that anger, and Cyril, mark my words, is so fucked.
Yeah.
Cyril better pray to God he doesn't come back. Just wait. Just wait.
So I'm starting to notice Cyril has a little problem with his fingers in some fights. This is not a new
super
thing.
cheater.
This is not a new thing at all.
He's a French cheater.
He does a few things, groin strikes too.
It's kind of his thing. But he doesn't get the same amount of hate Tom does. It's so wild.
Or that John does. Because he'd be like, oh, John eye pokes. But like, you go back, there's a couple fights where you're like, okay, Cyril's really loose with how, like, make it look like he's gauging the distance. But he's
Same thing John does. But everyone gives him a pass.
Yeah.
I think people are upset at Tom. They're upset at him. You know, they don't know how to use that anger. Is that it, Jen?
There's one more.
All right, last one. Dave's.ig.
There you go.
What was it like training at Jackson Winks? Especially at the time. God, it was like it'd be the equivalent of being like at the Pro Bowl, but you're practicing. Like you're talking about just the who's who. And even over the years, like I was there early on in my career, and you know, it was Rashad, John, Keith Jardine, Tate Fletcher, Cerrone, Leonard Garcia, Holly Holm, Michelle Watterson. Just like you walk in and it's like we all had the same goal, so it was fun, man. It was super intense. And then, you know, I had a few years. I stayed in Colorado, and I went back out there. I forget who I was going to fight. Might have been the Gonzaga camp. or LeVar Johnson, I forget. But I went back out there, and then it was similar names. Like Cerrone was still there, Leonard was still there. But then you had it was the heavyweight day. So you had Overeem, Orlovsky, Travis Brown, like the monsters, the who's who, They had the East brothers who were fucking nightmares, It was just a great time. Great time.
I have a question, fan question. Because I know this from wrestling where sometimes you'll be in your division and then you roll with someone who's in a different weight class and you're like, fucking glad I'm not in that weight class. Have you ever had that before where you're like, oh, I'm glad I'm you roll with someone, you're like, damn.
Just the only time ever was John Jones.
Yeah.
Where I was like, thank God he's like that. I tell that famous story of him just beating the fuck out of some of those guys I listed who were there. He beat the fuck out of us round after round after round after round.
And you wrestled with him? Or,
oh, yeah. All of it. And I was
full on spar?
Yeah. I was like, thank God he's not in my weight class. Thank fucking
You
God.
could just feel the difference.
And then I've gone with, I won't say names, I've gone with elite lighter weights. And I was like, God damn, I wish I could go down there.
Yeah.
Just mollywop them.
Really?
Just because I was just bigger.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I wish I could do that.
But John Jones really is different.
Best I've ever seen. Ever. Not even close. I shouldn't say that. The closest to John would be Gustafson. I did a camp with Alexander Gustafson when he fought John. So I fought on that card. I fought Mitrione, and Gustafson was fighting John. So we did camp together in San Diego.
Okay.
And again, thank God he was light heavyweight.
Yeah.
If John, let's say, was born 5 years later, Gus Finn's your greatest of all time.
You think so?
He was so fucking good, dude. So talented.
That first fight was that and Stephan Bonner versus Forrest Griffin are two wars that go down.
I called it too because I had to wrestle with Gus Finn, and he would wrestle with me and Phil Davis. Those would be his rounds, and then he would wrestle with us, and then he would go with other heavyweights, and his chain wrestling was off the fucking charts. And I went, oh, he's gonna take John down. There's no way. I've trained with both of them. He's gonna take John, and sure enough, he got him down.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you're crazy. I'm like, I'm telling you. I've trained with both.
You knew going into that fight that he'd at least take John down. Yeah.
Guarantee it. So he would train with us, like Phil, me, everyone. Don McCruz was there. It was like the who's who. And then he would spar with a pro heavyweight boxer and beat the fuck out of him.
Really?
He was so good, man. So good.
Yeah, he doesn't get the flowers would ever get because he just happened to be in John Jones' division.
He was the man. He was the man.
I also say that about DC sometimes, where I'm like, I don't think DC gets the flowers he should get as one of the greatest to ever do it,
dude,
because of his saga with John Jones.
I know. People just think of that. DC, Mount Rushmore. Me and DC sparred one time, and it was so exhausting.
Yeah.
He would just, the pressure, he just would not stop. And I'm stick to it, and he would just keep coming. Just a fucking tank, dude.
Just built like the Hamburglar and could just take you down at ease.
The thing I trained with John, Gusfin, and DC. They were so good, dude. They were so fucking talented. Where I was like, oh, thank God I'm a heavyweight.
Yeah, it sucks that he just happened to be born at that time. DC, I've always thought that. I'm like, if John Jones didn't fight, DC, in my opinion, would have been like the best.
The best.
Yeah.
And people forget his run at the Strike Force Heavyweight Grand Prix. Dude.
Monster.
Josh Barnett, Bigfoot Silva. He was funny talking about Bigfoot
Anderson Silva.
Oh, yeah. UFC 200.
Yeah.
When he's talking about fighting Bigfoot, he was like, dude, it's so, because I was supposed to fight Bigfoot. So I was talking to him about fighting Bigfoot. He's like, dude, it's so easy. His head's this big. He's like, you could throw a 1-2 and he can't get out the way.
You know what he looked like? You remember N64 GoldenEye when you turn on big head mode?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He was like, it was just everything. He just can't get out the way. So I just
hitting a barn.
Punching. Yeah, what an honor to train with those guys. That was cool, man.
Last one. Did you ever go out with those guys to like watch a fight somewhere and people are just like, what the fuck? Together?
No, we never went out. Me and DC went out to a club together one time. Never with John.
Thank God.
Yeah. Never with John. And then Gusfin, no. Gusfin was dialed in.
Yeah.
Me and DC went to a club one time.
Cool.
Yeah, I love those guys. All right, that's it, kids. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy this Saturday's fight. You got Strickland versus Fluffy, one of the best middleweight fights this year, hands down, bar none. It's a great fight. I will be in Florida watching my kid play football. He's in Florida, big tournament. So I can't wait. I leave tomorrow, so I can't wait, man. It's going to be fun. But I will definitely check out that main event and then watch the whole card when I get back on Monday. So that's it, kids. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are digging this second episode I'm doing every week. I love doing it. So keep sending your questions. I'll post them next week. Can't thank you guys enough. Love you guys. Enjoy the fights.